Welcome back to the Catholic Journey with Deacon Pat Kearns. Remember, just 7 minutes a day to grow closer to God. Today we're talking about something many people think they understand, but very few truly grasp. Marriage. Not just love, not just commitment, not just partnership, but sacramental marriage. What makes a Catholic marriage different? Is it just a ceremony in a church? Or is something deeper, something supernatural actually happening? Let's step into that mystery together. The world often defines marriage as a contract, a partnership, a commitment between two people based on love and compatibility. And there is truth in that. But a Catholic marriage is not just a contract. It is a covenant. And that changes everything. A contract says, I give as long as I receive. A covenant says, I give, no matter what it costs. Because a sacramental marriage is not just between a husband and wife. It includes God Himself. So what exactly is a sacrament and what does it do? A sacrament is an outward sign instituted by Christ that gives grace. That means something real happens. Not symbolic, not just emotional. Real grace is given. In marriage, the husband and wife become a visible sign of Christ's love for His church, a living reflection of sacrificial love, a channel of grace for each other. Your marriage is no longer just your own. It becomes a means through which God works. Every moment of love, every act of sacrifice, every forgiveness becomes supernatural. This is where it gets powerful. A sacramental marriage doesn't just celebrate love, it transforms it. It gives you grace to love when it's hard, forgive when it hurts, stay when it would be easier to leave, and to grow when you feel stuck. In other words, it gives you the ability to love like Christ, not perfectly, but supernaturally. But what does that look like in real life? Well, let's look at two marriages. Let's imagine two couples, David and Sarah, and Michael and Emily. Both couples fall in love, both get married, both begin with joy and hope, but their foundations are different. David and Sarah love each other deeply. Their love is built on shared interest, emotional connection, mutual goals. But when life gets hard, stress builds, communication breaks down, old wounds surface, and they begin to think, this isn't what I signed up for. Their love becomes conditional. When the feeling fades, they struggle to stay. Now, Michael and Emily also struggle. They argue, they get tired, they feel the weight of life. But there is something different. In the middle of conflict, they pause, not because they feel like it, but because they know God is here. Their marriage is not just about them. It belongs to Him. So instead of asking, how do I win this? They begin to ask, how do I love like Christ here? They go to prayer, confession, the Eucharist, and slowly their love deepens, not because it's easy, but because it's being transformed. The difference is not that one couple struggles and the other doesn't. The difference is grace. One relies on human strength, the other has access to divine help. A sacramental marriage doesn't remove suffering, it redeems it. It turns conflict into growth, wounds into healing, sacrifice into holiness. So what makes sacramental marriage so extraordinary? Your spouse becomes a path to heaven, not an obstacle, not just a companion, but someone entrusted to you by God so that you may help each other become saints. Think about that. Your daily life, your conversations, your struggles, your sacrifices are shaping eternity. Even couples married in the church can forget the power of the sacrament. So how do you live it out? Well, here are a few simple but profound ways. Pray together, even if it's awkward, even if it's short. Return to the sacraments. Confession and Eucharist restore what gets broken. Choose sacrifice daily. Love is not a feeling, it's a decision. See Christ in your spouse, especially when it's hardest. And invite God into everything, not just Sundays, but your ordinary moments. Imagine standing before God one day and He asks you, "How did you love the person I entrusted to you?" Not how successful you were, not how comfortable your life was, but how you loved. A sacramental marriage prepares you for that moment. Marriage is not just about happiness, it's about holiness. And a sacramental marriage is one of the most powerful ways God transforms ordinary love into something eternal. A Catholic marriage is not just a union, it is a mission, a path to heaven, a living sign of God's love in the world. If this message today, this podcast, if this spoke to you, share it with a couple who needs encouragement today. And I'll see you next time on the Catholic Journey. May God bless you and forever keep you. Have a wonderful day.